Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Or rather, hey, y'all. So we coming to that time of transition and in my career, and it's time that I explain or rather show y'all exactly who I am and what I do, so you can have a clear understanding of my purpose, what I'm trying to accomplish, and my method of action. I'm not here for everybody. I'm here for a select group of people. Uh, I'm here for people who are in the game trying to get out. They hustling on a dead end street and can't figure out how to get out. Either the potential lawbreakers, because that's what they think is the easiest way to make money, and nobody showed them another way. If you're a girl, maybe no disrespect to anybody, but say you're a prostitute and you've been giving your money to this guy for 3 years and y'all still living in a hotel. He ain't did nothing with the money but buy lizard skins. I'm here for the stripper, the exotic dancer who's making a few $1,000s, doing what she doing because that's the quickest, easiest way to make some money and looking for either a way out or something to put her money into. I'm here for the at-risk youth. Maybe you dropped out of school. Maybe you 18, 19, 20, don't know which direction your life is headed in. And you're looking for some guidance or you need something concrete that's not going to take you 7, 8 years of school and X amount of dollars in debt and student loans just to get an entry-level position. And then work your way up. You don't have 10 years to waste. You're trying to get into something quick. This is for y'all. I'm not here for experienced truck drivers. I'm not here for people that been in the industry for years that know it all. I'm not here for y'all. I'm here for them, because trucking is an opportunity where you can make thousands of dollars and live a decent life. You won't get rich off of one truck, but you will get hood rich. What is the definition of hood rich? Nice place to live, a couple of cars, clothes, jewelry, etc. Be able to travel and eat how you want to, and still have money in your pocket. So let me do a quick rundown first, so y'all can understand. My first book, How to Make $250,000 a Year with a Criminal Record and No College Degree. Y'all remember Paid in Full, the movie? With Rico, AZ, and Rich Porter. Well, I'm 1985. A lot of the people in my group, we grew up idolizing that type of lifestyle, and that was the dream and vision we was headed for. That's what we was shooting for. Never quite got it, because it don't exist no more. As my lawyer said one time, he said, y'all ain't get the memo. The game is over, y'all. But what I did through this book was show y'all that I could live that same exact type of lifestyle, maybe to a little lower degree, not as much expendable money, but still the same lifestyle. I proved that lifestyle can be accomplished through legal means, i.e. the picture. You remember all the pictures they were taking in the club? This was real life. This was New Year's at my man mother bar, Bentley's. We was chilling. And I showed y'all it was possible to make $250,000 a year with a criminal record and no college degree. Your record background didn't matter. Whether you went to school or not didn't matter. You could still make a couple $100,000 a year. And I used real loads. I put my real rate confirmation in there. Nothing blanked out. With my MC, DOT number, phone number, the shipper's numbers, everything in there. And gave y'all a quick bio of how I came up and got into trucking, and also how my first year went and all the steps that you need to take to get started. So once I got the attention of all the young hustlers and drug dealers and the people in prison. Oh yeah, that's another group of people I'm here for. The people that's in prison, about to get out, or the people going in prison that don't have a plan for when they get out. Y'all are part of my group. The females, the prostitutes, the strippers, the at-risk youth, the hustlers, and the people in prison. Y'all can write me and I will write y'all back and give y'all a step-by-step plan. So once I got that whole entire group attention and proved to them that what I said and are saying is legitimate, I started teaching them because I got your attention now. How do I get your attention? Through money, also through advertising. At one point in time, I was spending up to $900 a week in advertising. Now, who was I advertising to? I was advertising to black males between the ages of 21 and 41 in the Baltimore, Maryland area within a 7-mile radius. I've since expanded my marketing strategies to 13 miles, and I'm including females as well because females are getting into trucking as well. After I got your attention by showing y'all the money from the loads on a consistent basis, you can't act that long. Nobody can hold up an act for 5-6 years as I have done. It's impossible. So the whole, any doubt that you may have had in your mind should have been taken away in between now and the writing of this book, because I've showed y'all dollar for dollar. So once I got your attention, I started teaching you. This book, High Pursuit, I paid a FMCSA employee to complete the authority application for y'all. This is not a book. This is the official authority application pre-filled out, which I spent my own money. Well, all of this I spent my own money on, but it's filled out correctly by an FMCSA employee, so you don't have to go out and pay a company to do your authority application for you. That costs you $600-700 depending on what company you're going to. Then once I got your attention, once I showed you how to file for your authority, I gave you a list of every single broker in the United States of America. I paid $2,000 to get this list created by a research company. It has every single broker in alphabetical order, name, address, contact person, and telephone number. So if you're not on the load board yet, or you just want to do some research, you can call the brokers one by one and ask them about loads in your area. So once I did that, I came and took you to Truckloads 101, How to Evaluate Loads for Profit. This book is comprised of real life loads that I hauled. This is a math textbook. Okay, it takes a real load that I hauled. It gives you a map, giving you a visual of the route, as well as software that showed you how much the fuel costs and the tolls. And you can plug in the answers in the blank and do the math and show you how to evaluate loads. I see a lot of people comment on loads that I do, and you don't know how to evaluate loads, which I'm going to get into next. Then, after I got your attention by showing you the money, after I showed you how to set up your company through the authority application, after I gave you the brokers that you need to haul loads and showed you how to evaluate loads, then I jumped into a new crowd, this new younger crowd. I already got the hustlers, the convicts, and the women of the night. Then I got into the younger crowd. Why? Because all y'all want to do is have fun. Some of y'all watching these music videos, y'all watching these movies, y'all want to have fun. So I showed y'all not only that you can make $250,000 a year, I ramped it up and made $400,000 to $500,000 a year in real life, and showed you how to travel and have fun while doing it. Because if the idea of money don't excite you, then fun will, to the younger crowd. I got the hustlers, the convicts, and the women of the night with the money because they're money motivated. Now I went after the youth by showing them they can have fun while doing it and make more money. As I learned more, I made more money. Then I came in and gave y'all the raw truth about trucking. There's a lot of trucking gurus out here. They telling you to buy a truck, get a driver, fall back, and make money. That's false. I say it again, that's false. But I tell you all the stuff that they won't tell you in here. That's why this is black and white. This is no cut, straight, raw truth. The black and white about the breakdowns, brokers, you know, everything they won't tell you, I told you in this book right here. Then I doubled back because it took me a while to get this one edited. I have terrible handwriting, and I went through about 3 writers to try to understand my handwriting. It cost me about $5,000 total to not get it done. So I went to Hawaii, took off a week, and completed the book. And since I did that as well, I gave y'all an addition. This is a commentary to how to travel for free and make $400,000 to $500,000 a year with a criminal record and no college degree, reinforcing the information in here and topping the information in here. So all of these books are free on my website, truckking85.net, by the way. This good rate, bad rate stuff. I am at a different point in trucking than the majority of people. So let's take it and step into the life of Sean real quick. Last week, I'm going to Puerto Rico in a couple hours. I woke up and decided that I wanted to buy some shorts. So I went to Miami just because I can. And I had a car to buy in Orlando. So on my way up, I stopped at the dealership in Orlando, which I'm going to be having shipped to me. Then I had a homegirl coming in town from Nashville. I came up to Baltimore on my way to Boston. Stopped. I was a little tired, so things I ain't have as much time as I thought I was going to have. But nevertheless, that was a part of the plan. Then I had a truck to get painted, which I dropped off yesterday. And I got my flight today. So I planned all of these activities within my route. But the uninformed mind would think that those were bad loads. Now look at this. Last week I did 1 load for $2,000. That's when I started off. I started on a Tuesday. I was off Monday because I had an audit. That load was only 300 miles. Then I did a load for $3,000 for 900 miles. Then I did a load for $1,300 for 2,800 miles. I had about 350 miles of deadhead total in all of this. I spent $2,700 in diesel last week. All right. So out of the money that I made, that last load to Boston would seem like a terrible load. Actually, it was $2,800. That $2,800 paid for all of my diesel for the whole entire week. That's when I talk about adding loads together. So you're talking about $2,000, $3,000, and $2,800. The $2,800 X'd out my fuel costs, which made my profit $5,000 because the $2,000 and the $3,000 load were all profit because my fuel costs were ate up in that last load. So when you look at a load, you can't look at it singularly. If you look at one load by itself, it won't make sense because there's something called an inbound and an outbound freight rate, which I tried to show y'all with this map here. I don't know any jobs that'll pay me $5,000 a week on a bad week, which it was because I had to stay close to home in order to achieve all the activities that I did. So for all the experienced truck drivers, y'all been out here, you hate trucking because you're just miserable and you're not doing it right and it's not paying you well. Or you tried to get your own truck and do your own thing and you failed and now you curse trucking. Don't spoil it for all the new guys because trucking has afforded me every single thing in my life. I'm just waking up. It's 5 a.m. So I'm not going to hold y'all long. And yes, I do sleep in my jewelry at times, depending on how tired I am. So y'all old guys, man, don't spoil it for these new guys. There's a lot of money out here, and also it'll change people's lives who out there hustling. Till next time, peace.